You know, we're at a loss. We're asking for help. We're pleading for help.
Neighbors in a Northeast Side community say they are living in a nightmare, and they say it's all because of one man who is terrorizing and assaulting them. Jonathan Cruz Castro was out on bond for felony charges when he was arrested this week for attacking a man at the St. Charles townhomes near 410 and Harry Wurzbach. It's the townhome complex where he used to live. The family who owns a condo there says they've been trying to evict Castro for months, while neighbors blame Castro for bringing a string of violence to their community. KENS 5's Vanessa Croy reports.
Quiet complex until he came in.
Neighbors living at the St. Charles were too afraid to talk to us on camera. They told us the source of their fear is 32-year-old Jonathan Cruz Castro.
He's known to have guns, and again, we know he's incurred violence against women. He had made threats to neighbors.
We talked to those neighbors in the aftermath of a violent attack that happened Wednesday morning. San Antonio police say they were called out for a burglary in progress to North Ruth Charles around 7:30 a.m. Neighbors told police they saw Castro trying to break in Unit 2, and then they heard gunshots.
And we kept saying as a neighborhood, something tragic is going to happen.
No one was hit with gunfire, but police say a man confronted Castro. That's when Castro drove his car at the man, police say, penning him between the car and the garage.
He was terrified. Oh, he was screaming in pain. He said, "My leg, my leg."
Castro was arrested later and charged with aggravated assault. But we did some digging and found this isn't the first time Castro has been in trouble with police. In May, Castro was accused of robbing the grandmother of his ex-girlfriend. According to an arrest warrant, Castro broke into the 79-year-old woman's house while she was in the hospital with COVID, stealing $40,000 worth of valuables. The victim's family told us the elderly woman owns the townhome Castro lived in at the St. Charles. They didn't want to go on camera either, afraid of what would happen if Castro is released from jail again.
He's been arrested several times, but he bails out every time within days and then back to terrorizing us again.
A few months later, a 30-year-old woman who we are choosing not to name told police Castro punched her in the face and assaulted her multiple times over the course of 2 weeks. According to police documents, that woman was in a relationship with Castro. And another twist to the story. The woman's grandmother was Castro's landlord and the victim he robbed back in May. Then, October 13th, officers went to the house at the St. Charles to arrest Castro on 2 active felony warrants for harassment and theft. Officers say in the police report the ex-girlfriend was at the house with Castro. When they got there, police say Castro tried to block the door and hide the woman upstairs. Officers finally got Castro to give himself up and found the woman visibly shaken with obvious signs of physical abuse. Also in that report, officers say that someone had removed the inside door handles as if to keep someone from being able to leave the house once inside. 2 weeks later, Castro is out on bond and returns to the townhome. It's unclear what his intentions were, but he cut off his ankle monitor before he was arrested. After San Antonio police have been called out to this complex over 50 times in the last 8 months, neighbors hope Castro is finally gone for good.
There's been like 24 hours of crime going on in that unit. We just want it to stop.
Jonathan Castro is facing 5 charges, including a violation of a protective order and aggravated assault. He's now behind bars held without bond. Reporting on the Northeast Side, Vanessa Croy, KENS 5.